Hey, Wicked here for a final review on the McFarlane construction set 8-bit characters. I talked about this in some of the other videos, but the three that I had some main problems with are Purple Guy, Mangle, and the Puppet. Now, Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, and Chica, I had no issues with them. They looked just fine. They didn't have any different color variations. They didn't have any paint in the wrong spots. Even Golden Freddy turned out just fine. I know with there's little pieces that I just need to flip around again, but these four I don't have a problem with them. I'm gonna move them out of the way because I really do want to talk about the three that I did have an issue with, which Puppet. The difference is there should have been these white blocks should have been spaced a little bit differently from what this picture shows. I know that sometimes pictures can be a little bit off, but if it's off on the diagram and it should be what it should be, then that's what it should be. I know I said that 3 times, but it's one of those issues where this white spot should be further to the end, and they're just little details that do bother me just a little bit. Even in I still have a instruction page. Even in the instruction page, it shows those little white spots are in those specific spots. And so when instruction guides have those particular places and then the figure doesn't, that just, it's a bother because then it doesn't look right. And especially right now, because I'm actually looking at them from above, it's just really hard to see exactly what's wrong. And so when you're putting them together, it becomes even more difficult. So that's my concern with Puppet, or yeah, the Puppet. With Purple Guy, I had an extra piece. I followed the instructions. There was an extra piece that I got in with him. I don't have too many issues with Purple Guy other than the fact that I had the extra piece, but then the eyes were a little bit different than what they show in the picture, plus in with the diagram on how to put them together. I mean, the eyes are a little bit, they show different. And so of course every picture is going to be different, but there should be a consistency when the companies are putting the paint splotches onto these little pieces. There should be consistency, and so far for me it's showing that there's not a whole lot of consistency. And of course now I got cat fur everywhere. And then my last problem, definitely the biggest one, was Mangle. And there was a lot of problems with Mangle. As you could tell in my video, I was starting to get flustered and frustrated as I start breaking them apart by accident. Mangle shouldn't have been as complicated as it was, but it really was a lot more complicated than I thought it was. And I did kind of move some pieces. This piece was originally back here. I moved him up so it looks like a tail, but see, there's no indication that there is a tail. We have extra paint in places that shouldn't be, places that they should be more over to the edge, or there shouldn't be paint underneath the mouth or right on the tip of the nose, and this should have black all the way across if it follows the picture on the package. And again, it shows it here on the diagram on how to put it together. This one just bothered me so much that I got so flustered. And I like Mangle, but I just did not like this particular package. I didn't like it. It's hard for me to like a product, and I love the Five Nights at Freddy's series, but these were just not up to standards. And I have not had a problem with Funko brand products, because almost every single product that I've done of my Funko products, I've loved every single one of them. And I thought, I saw these and I was like, oh, these would be so much fun to do. And they were different because they're the McFarlane series. But I'm so disappointed. They are not up to standard of what it should be. And I'm so very, very, very disappointed that I would even show this. But I want to make people aware that don't be disappointed when you open your package and there are flaws like this, because flaws do take effect. But this one definitely was the worst one of all of the figures that I came across. And if you don't want to buy Mangle, don't buy Mangle. I will just tell you that. I wouldn't recommend it, because if any of the packages are like this, it's not a product worth having, because I'm so upset by it. So this is my review on the McFarlane 8-bit construction set pieces. The first few I enjoyed. When you get to Mangle or Purple Guy or the Puppet, they are not up to standard, I don't feel. I just don't feel that way. And I'm very disappointed by this. And it's really rare for me to be so disappointed by a product. And I don't like that at all. It makes me feel really bad and makes me feel like the worst person in the world for not liking something that I really have. I love the Five Nights at Freddy's series, I really do, but this, I just can't like this at all. I hope you guys understand. I really hope that you understand. Thank you guys much for watching this entire series with the 8-bit construction sets. I hope this will help if you ever do buy these, that you are aware that there are some flaws. And I wouldn't recommend buying Mangle. Buy the others. But Mangle, I mean, if you really want to have the Golden Freddy, then of course then you have to buy Mangle. But yeah, I'm sorry. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.